Welcome back to Twin State News. I'm Nicole Menner. Vic Schaefer has done things at Mississippi State that no one could have ever imagined when he accepted the head coaching job back in 2012. He's guided his team to an SEC title, earned a top 5 national ranking, rattled off 32 straight wins to start the season, and advanced all the way to last year's national championship game. Now Schaefer is being recognized for everything he's accomplished. Late last night, it was announced that Schaefer was named one of the 4 finalists for the Naismith Coach of the Year award. The SEC Coach of the Year has helped his Bulldogs rewrite the program record books in Starkville while leading MSU to their very first NCAA tournament #1 seed. They also became the first SEC team to finish the regular season undefeated in 20 years. MSU opens tournament play Saturday night against Nicholls State. NFL free agency officially opened today, and the New Orleans Saints reportedly adding to their defense with former Eagles cornerback Patrick Robinson and Jets linebacker Demario Davis. Robinson, who was originally drafted to the Saints, will return on a 4-year deal reportedly worth $20 million, this according to sources. As for Davis, he's expected to sign a 3-year, $24 million contract and is coming off a strong season with 135 tackles and 5 sacks. Another move possibly in the works for the Saints is wide receiver Jordy Nelson. Nelson was released by the Packers yesterday and is reportedly set to meet with the Saints, Seahawks, and Raiders. After being named the NFL's Comeback Player of the Year in 2016 after returning from a torn ACL, he had the worst season of his career last year, finishing with just 53 catches for 482 yards and 6 touchdowns. Baseball season is just 15 days away, and the Atlanta Braves still have a number of spring games left. Today, they took on the Phillies, and left fielder Preston Tucker was key in this one, giving the Braves an RBI single and 2-run home run to lead them to a 5-3 victory. They're back on the diamond tomorrow to face the Detroit Tigers. Keeping with the Braves, Ezequiel Carrera, who was released by the Blue Jays on Sunday, was signed to a minor league deal yesterday by Atlanta. The team giving him an opportunity to spend the remainder of spring training with them and the chance to compete for a spot as a starting left fielder or backup outfielder. Over his past 3 seasons with Toronto, Carrera hit 267 with 17 home runs. The New Orleans Pelicans were one of the hottest teams in the NBA over the last few weeks, exploding offensively to reach a franchise record-tying 10-game win streak. But all good things must come to an end, and New Orleans started to lose a little bit of their steam, falling to the Wizards and Jazz over the weekend. But the Pelicans would put that behind them entering last night against the Hornets. Let's jump out there, head to the second quarter. Rajon Rondo, the king of assists, dishes one to Anthony Davis. Rondo had 17 dimes on the night. Yeah, they call him the king of assists because he's just so good. All right, third quarter now, Pelicans with the lead, but Charlotte not far back. Rondo snags a steal and another one to AD. Teamwork makes the dream work, am I right? All right, we'll jump out to the final frame, and the Hornets would get back in front, drains a 3 there. But in the final minutes, you can call Drew Holiday Mr. Clutch, sinking 2 triples to put the Pelicans back on top. Final score was 119-115. They'll take on the Spurs tomorrow night.
You know, we've been dropping in pace. We haven't been scoring in the hundreds like we usually do. And tonight we got back to it, running. Miss or make, we've been able to get out and run and push the pace. So it was good to get back to that tonight, and then also defending a little bit.
Unibrow. Look at that.
Pelicans looking good again.
Love that guy. Hey, he's doing his job.
Yeah, the race to playoffs continues.
All right. Thanks a lot.